How you doing out there tonight? This is Giant Merritt, and I'm coming to you again. And I'm just about to have a little small talk. First of all, I'd like to say thank God, thank everything about God for the blessings He's given me today, for me to even have this talk, to you. You know, sometimes when people are miserable somehow, some way, they let the joy get taken out their life, and so as they miserable, they want to have people join their misery. So somehow, some way, they gather together and they plot against somebody who's joyful and who's happy. But sometimes you don't. When things like that happen, you don't never. You never join the misery, because that's how your joy is taken and you done given up on life. And when you give up on life, you're acceptable for anything to happen. I know people, a reason why I say that, because for instance, you got a lot of imposters out there, and as they imposter, they play like they happy, but really on the inside, they are miserable. They're dressed up garbage cans, and they like to spread their misery. And how they spread their misery is by talking about others on envy and hate. And see, that's jealousy and envy. It's embedded in their heart. As it's embedded in their heart, it gets started. It eat on them, and they have somehow, some way, they have to spread the hate. And so how they spread the hate? By rumors and things like that. Don't be intrigued by people like that, because when you're intrigued by people like that, somehow, some way, some of their misery come on to you. It's like a spreading of the disease. You always got to keep your joy in there. When you keep your joy on, you have your alert going on, things like that. And so as they have your alert going on, you keep yourself embedded with yourself, because you don't want no disease to come in with you. If you do catch some other type of disease, but suffer with the misery that somebody was trying to inbred on you, you know how to fight it off, because with joy it comes with patience and meekness, and you can think, because the patience in your mind and the God within you talks to you. So always remember one thing: the God in you is stronger than anything that the world can have. And when I say that, I'm talking about through the trials and tribulations. You keep yourself joyful. Don't ever get miserable, because when you get miserable, you let your joy leave, and as you let your joy leave, you open the door, and that hate disease get inside of you. And when that hate disease get inside of you, and you join a hate crew, and you think some people giving you great advice, but really you don't understand misery, love, company. You're acceptable for everything, anything. So keep yourself prayed up and hopeful. And this is James Merritt coming again from KC Ministries.